Hey everyone, how's it going? A bit of an unexpected video today. My friend hit me up and just said that he wasn't feeling too good and didn't want to go to locals, so decided to take the night off myself and make a video instead. So works well for me. I can get similar amount of games out in like a quarter of the time. So uh, pretty busy at the moment. So yes, happy happy to be here with you guys instead of playing in real life. I know it is nice sometimes to, you need to get the feel of the cards in your hand and learn all the interactions like on the field as they're taking place. Make sure you don't forget to draw with your leader ability and all that sort of stuff. But I'm getting the hang of it, so we'll just knock out some games here. This is the list we'll be using tonight. Was happy with it yesterday. Uh, no changes. So let's jump straight into the games. We've cracked the top 1K. We're at 993 rank at the moment, 437 million bounty. We need to keep climbing. See what we got first up. All right, this is a first. Belo Betty. I will go second because I know they like going second. Okay. So we're probably not dealing with any big swings probably until they're at least 5 on turn, so which we can block. See, we don't have any searches to bounce back with Josu. 3 bricks. Let's mulligan. Okay, we replace 3 bricks with 3 bricks, but that's okay, I guess. Yeah, I'm interested to see how this goes. Apparently, according to the little ranked sim thing, it's a pretty rough matchup for us. So the reason decks like this have come back into the meta is just because they're good into Imu, and Betty does a lot of 8k swings, which is really good into us. So we're not as scared about the little guys. If I was playing actually Karasu can take us down to a 5k leader. All right, so he's gonna search itself. No. Oh, that was off the stage. That was off Betty. Okay. I would love something to play. At the moment, I literally have nothing, so we might take this one. Searches don't really help us. Don't even know what I could search here. Okay. We'll take a 2k. We've got options to play next turn. We just got to try and survive, I think, really. See, Marco would be good. Marco would have been perfect here. But next turn he's going to play the 5-drop Ivankov. So if it's Ivankov checks the top, so it depends what's on the top. What are we doing? Attach 1 to leader. I don't know if we want to swing, just because they could get a trigger. Please don't get Karasu. Wow, that's lucky. So So yeah, this looks at the top 3 cards of your deck, and then you can play a Revolutionary Army out of them. He got super lucky, so he's going to trash and then buff these 2 up. So we're going to take 5, 5, 5. So next turn, we need to remove this off the field, so we're most likely going to be playing Jozu. So we don't want to activate Izzo effect. Ace effect. We could use it. I don't... Something's telling me we're not going to need Roger this game, so we will utilize our leader ability. So on 8, we might put this down. Stops an attack. I don't really want to dish Yamato, but we might have to. And maybe we could have taken one of those hits because we're going to be tapping out. We're going to be using full 6 Dawn, and then we've got a 9k swing to deal with, so kind of scary. Clear one of these. All right. Well, yeah, maybe we should have taken one of those. Oh, I forgot he searched this. Maybe we should have bounced this back. But, look. Who knows? He could have another one in hand, then our leader would be down to 4k. Alright, so we're probably going to be able to kill this next turn. We'll be able to clear 2. Okay. Two of these. Do we need 2 of these? Or is it 1 and then we fill our hand back up? Yeah, we'll have to take this one. Ooh. I do like this. So we'd go up to 8k. Doesn't get a Don attached to leader though. We go up to 8. This would bring us down to 7. We'd be swinging 7, 8 into the Ivankov. Would that get it? Probably not. This lets us filter a brick out of hand. Okay, I think it's Newgate, and then we try and then this next turn. Would we play these back to back? Because we just need to survive until we've got about maybe 1 more character, and then we'll just try and kill him. Yeah, okay, we'll ditch this so we have options. Alright, we really need this Ivankov to die. I knew that was going to happen. Yeah. Alright, so sadly we can't even kill them next turn if we wanted to. Let's see if we can survive. Oh, gross. Okay, so he is going all in. 8 into 5. Wow. All right. So what do we got here? A 9k swing. Probably an 8 and an 8. Wow, 2 of those. Disgusting. I don't even know if we have enough counter to live. Oh no, because he buffed this, so we got a 5, so we have to give a 2k and then an 8. No, we just die. Yeah, no, GG. That second Karasu. GG. Wow. Yeah, look, he hit. GG. He. There's not much we can do about that. He hit the Karasu off that, like, in the top 3. Maybe we shouldn't have bounced it back, but you got to clear it. Yeah, it was right. We also didn't have Marco on 4. That was a problem. That was just a bad game, but good experience, I guess. I guess. Kind of annoying. Scary. I think second was good. I'm wondering if our leader would have been at 6. And I'm wondering if that would have, if we played the 9 drop, would have survived, but it doesn't matter, like we're going to die anyway. Okay, I want to win games, so I'm going to go second. I don't want to start double loss. We've got 2 searches, a cost event. Roger's okay, it's a bit early, but no Jozu. Oh, we'll keep 2 searches. Double searcher is pretty good. You really got to keep an eye on what your opponent draws. Searches for, sorry. Okay, so what do we need? We need Jozu mainly. So I think we'll go Izzo in case we decide to attach a Don to leader. Okay, no Izzo. Our only target is Thatch or Atmos. I guess we play Atmos on the off chance that on his 5 Don he puts down Marco. But he probably won't now that he's seen the Atmos. Just thinking if I attach a Don, or do we try and get a Marco or something? We better search. Yuck. such a shame. Like we really need this. We'll have to take it. As much as I want something to do next turn. Oh well. We could go for Izzo actually, just in case. Alright, that's nice to find. We don't need 2 Yamatos. So we're gonna play Joe's. We don't need Atmos. And do we counter out of this? I think so. Then we can take the swing next turn. Okay. We'll fill his hand right up. Get him scared of pudding. Hopefully we can find it. Whew. Oh. We do, like if he Joses our Josu, our next few turns are very sort of locked in. But next turn we won't have a Don on leader. No, we'll take this one. We won't swing. We'll just pass, and then hopefully we'll double Garp and Josu, hopefully find a pudding. Okay. Our hand is getting scarily big. Grab a second, Josie. Take Red Rock. That puts us in a pretty good spot. Alright, now, if he puddings us, he cannot play Josu. So if he puddings us, as long as the pudding draws us into a 10 cost to play, we should be alright. We need pudding though. Oh, and he's drawn even. Oh, he's going to go for pudding. Interesting. Well, we got the perfect counterpunch. Do we take this? Do we defend it? I don't want to get puddinged again. I really don't. So luckily we found the right pieces to get out of it. So he has to see on 9 Don, he did the right thing. He took a risk, you know. He had to take a risk. 15 card hand. Get ready for the ultimate pudding. We will put some attacking pressure on now. We've got 2 Josus, he's got nothing. So he'll most likely play a 10 drop now if he has it. Bouncing one of my Josus doesn't do that much. Gives me it just puts it back into my hand. Yeah. So, is the 2-don going to be for Uta? That is the question. If he goes, attaches 2 and goes 10 at lead. We do need a. I think he's gonna go 8 into Josu. If we top deck a red rock here, we're looking good. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna have to let it go. Okay. All right. What's the play here? Yeah, maybe I should have taken one more, just to have a few more options. Because I think our last turn was perfect, but we just didn't have. We don't have a. If we had a 10 drop of our own to answer this, or red rock. If we had red rock, the game would be over. We'd just put him down to 0. We're sitting at 2. He wouldn't be able to Roger us. I'm thinking whether we take the risk and put down Roger. Hope he doesn't have. Then we can go 6, 7, 13. Or we play this. We could go for a Garp search. I need a Don on leader though. I need a Don on leader because whether he kills this or I take a damage, I need to fill my hand up a little bit. So if I Garp and then decide to use this, I'm just worried that if we put this down, he red rocks it. We're not really getting anything out. It's just we swing 7, he gives us 2k. We swing the 9 here, and he just blocks. But at least with Roger, let's try it. We just need to put some attacking pressure on. See if we can bait him into taking the 7. I mean, into blocking with the 7. If he takes this one, Roger could almost end it. A good player wouldn't do that though, but I'd like it if he blocked. Ooh, all right, cool. We'll put him to 0 and then hope that he doesn't have red rock. Just protect this, and then win next turn. I don't think he can kill me even if he splits on these 3. We can go 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that should be fine. Please no red rock. Even if he loads up with this and tries to swing into our Roger, and if he leaves no blockers up, we'll just go 17 or 16, should get it. Yeah, I'm not happy with how this went in terms of like, yeah, he went for the pudding, and then we got lucky. We drew into, and then I had double Jozu. He's got no board, and then we couldn't capitalize on it. I counted a bit too heavily, I think. Well, I don't think he has red rock, which is good. His best play is probably he has to load up on this and then put an Uta down for 2. And then attach the rest of his Don and kill Roger. I think that's his only hope. If he doesn't have red rock. Or he can double Uta or Marco, Uta, and then put 4 on. Yeah, see, we've got to be careful. He's probably seeing if he can go all in. So what would be the 10? What would be the split on pudding and Newgate? So you can go 12 after this. So we can only defend 8, 9. We can defend a 9k swing. So we get a 1k or a 2k or a 1k. We can defend a 10k swing. So he puts 6 on, and then we have to defend this, and then he's going to load up into this. But look, if he swings with this, at least it buys us time, and we're still at 2 left. So we'll keep the Atmos in case he goes for a Marco, and then we might have an extra. Hopefully, we top deck into a White Big Pirates. So we can defend, we can go to 15, 16, so we can defend a 15k swing. He's got to put at least 3 Don on here. And at least 4 Don. If we just have 1 or 2 more cards, we could take that 6 and then not die to the pudding lethal. But yeah, my mistake probably was I just gave him 1. I was just defended just one life too many, or something along those lines. Oh, what? This whole time he had it. Why? What happened there? That's annoying. Well, we'll take this one just because we need cards, but... okay, 2 non open, so maybe a Rad Beam or something. If only we had another Roger. See, he can Roger us now. We might have to play this. So if he Rogers us, he's got a 12, 13. 6, 12, 13. So he had that red rock the whole time, man. Yeah, we're gonna have to go. All right. So we're on 8, we can go 10, 12, yeah. So we can't die to Roger. He can't swing with this or he loses. He can go for another red rock. Disappointed that I let myself get puddinged. You know, because you fall into this trap of saying, like, or, you know, as I've said, I've mentioned in a video before, that you think, all right, so on 9 Don, he can't Jozu me if he wants to. He can't Jozu and pudding on 9 Don. You think, oh, that's an okay trade with me. If my Jozu sticks, you know, and I get pudding, that's fine. But maybe it's not fine. It's so weird. Every mirror we've played always comes down to pudding. And then, but in the East, you know, I've been looking at lists where pudding like cut, you know, all the way down to 1 copy. So like in the mirror, they wouldn't be relying on pudding for their part of their game plan. But it seems like every mirror that I've played, it's literally pudding is coming down either on before 10 Don or on 10 Don, no matter what. It's definitely more of a Western, like the West favors this card a lot more, I think. All right, so he's drawn a 2K. It's going to be harder to get through. What's the split if he... Okay, how hard do we defend this? Yeah, I don't... So he's probably going to red rock me. I don't think he can swing with this. No, I'm fine. We'll just got to take it slow. Red rock? No. Marco? Cool, okay. Okay, what's the plan here then? He keeps leaving these 2. I think he runs Radical Beam, this guy. So we could Atmos, and then if he runs Radical Beam, that's probably... I think we put 1 more body down, try and survive, and then Atmos the turn after. Just means we can't swing though, that's the only thing. I would like to swing with this, but he's just going to get draws. Well, we'll go for this. It's a good start. Ditch this. We'll attach on pudding. we've still got to be careful of him playing Roger. So he can go 6, 6, 12, and we've got to defend all 3 of those. So we can defend 6, 6. Can't defend 12 though. But we might be able to defend 13. Maybe we do need to force the Marco. If he gets cards, whatever, we'll just die to Roger, unfortunately. Yeah, I wasn't doing Roger calculations. Okay, so we've got Run Radbeam out of hand. He's just going to block this one, so we just got to hope he doesn't have Roger. It is a risky play, swinging with all your blockers. Does he have two? He's been leaving 2 Don up. Does he have 2 of these in hand? Ooh. So he's just gone the split. What do we do here? So it's 12, 14. What can we stop? We can stop. Okay. Do we just block and then counter out if he swings into this? So if we take, we can go 8, 10, 12, 13, 14. So we can stop a split, even if he goes, so what's 7? So even if he goes 13, 14. No. 8 Don's 14, yeah, so 12, 14 or 13, 13. We can stop 8, 10, 12, we can stop at 13. But we also, yeah, we want to keep this alive. Look, I'll block, just in case he has Red Rock or something. We still wouldn't lose to Red Rock, but I think if he loads up and if he swings into this, he has to keep this active. Okay, what's he got? 18k swing. $18k, and we can go to. No, we have to defend this one. I kind of want to keep this in case we just can keep spamming him. It's probably gonna do pretty well for us. Interesting that he swung with this. Oh, I didn't think about this play. He's got no Don open, even if he... I think we're okay just to go 8. So we can go 8, 10, 11. Nah, yeah, we need a... Okay, I think that was his last ditch attempt. All right, nice. Okay, GG. That was close. That was close. He did have 2 rad beams. Maybe he, I don't know if he was just getting impatient, wanted to end it, but yeah. Well, I'm glad we got the win. I think I did something wrong there, but it's weird in the mirror where you think you're in control, and then all of a sudden something just happens, and you're like, wait a second, wasn't I in the driver's seat? And then all of a sudden you're not in the driver's seat. Weird game. Weird game. Oh god. We are copping all the rogue matchups that are good into us. He's going second. I don't even know what we want to see. Yamato probably. Okay. Yeah. Okay, what we really need is 9 cost Whitebeard, because he'll just hammer us with swings, with 6k swings, and we need to. So we've got nothing to do. Alright, so he whiffs searches, which is nice, but yep. Okay. No, we won't defend that. Do need to be careful of putting. They are a blue deck. Forgot about that. And I was going to play Yamato, which draws me 2 more cards. Okay. We may get pudding next turn, which could be GG, but I forgot about pudding. Oh, man. Don't hate this to bounce Teach back. I really don't. And that brings us down to 8 cards, so we don't get absolutely... Yeah, I think we need to. We got Whitebeard Pirates targets, yep. Now we need to think about this is an easy 2k if we swing into here, or do we just keep pressuring life and then sort of, you know, we say to him, look, you want to aggro me down, but I may aggro you down just as quick. I think stick it there. Yeah, I knew it would take that. Do a Marco. And we'll just do this event. Bounce that back. Alright. I think that was a better play. So now we just can't go putting Teach and Teach ability and just, yeah, we'll surrender on the spot. Okay, interesting. We'll counter out of this one. I'll give you 1 Marco. And then you can have... What can you have? If I Joe's your next turn, I'll get a Garp back, so... But yeah, so just remember, Marco is useless in this matchup. They'll just bounce with Law. You'll never get the draw off it. Okay. I thought he was being generous with a 7k swing, but... Do we take this one? Like, I do want to save my counter for, you know, they're not all the swings going to be 8. You know, it's going to get to a certain point when they're all going to be 6, 6, 6, 6. If I go up to 9 cards, though, I'm just asking to get puddinged. Mm. We might have to risk it. There is an argument to bouncing Teach back, but left one done up. What's it for, like a slave arrow or something? All right, 2Ks for that. Okay. So he's on 6. On 8 Don, he can go Gravity Blade Teach. I want to get rid of the Teach. I think we got plenty of cards to sort of to survive some swings. Yeah, keep bouncing Teach back. Oh, I knew that was coming. Shit. They always have it. They always have it. Oh, and we drew 4 bricks? Really? I think we're cooked. So if he goes all in and swings 10 at me, we'll just die. Trash Roger. Man, see, yeah, you play around it, you lose. You play around putting sometimes and don't get draws. You lose. Because you don't have enough cards in hand. You play, you try and get some draws, and then they putting you crazy. What are we doing here? Taking this one. Oh, because he's got perfume. Forgot about perfume. Look, if we take it, and then we can go. If we defend, we can go to 10k leader. No, we can't even defend. We can't even defend. What are we talking about? Oh, what? Oh, and of course, yeah. Well, it doesn't matter. They're all bricks anyway. Take one. I don't care. Yeah. All right. Great. Can't even attach Don leader. So if he's got perfume, we can go. So we go to 8k. We can go to 10, 11. We can, what? These bricks. You gotta be kidding me. Yeah. GG. Hopefully we can kill one of these. No. Alright, well look, 1 card in hand. If that's perfume. No. Really? 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 Million 2Ks? Yeah, GG. Oh my god, so annoying. So annoying. Can't a man just climb ranked without running into all these awful rogue matchups? We barely got to fire a shot there. Okay. I do think if we had a slightly healthier hand that, and we were on 1 life, that new gate would have started stabilizing for us. He played it well with like the big 8k swings. We'll go 1 more game. Hopefully something decent. I could have counted out early. Counted out one of the earlier swing to so we didn't get puddinged. I was kind of hoping he didn't have it, to be honest. Because as soon as you go down to like 5 cards, and then he just goes 6, 6, 6, 6. Anyway, I'll have to watch that one again. Very tilting, very tilting. 2 aggro matchups. Feel like we've bricked in a lot of them or not seen the right cards. What's going on here? But look, that's what happens when you play a meta deck. There's you know, there's rogue decks out there that want your head. Another mirror. Okay. We'll go second again. Jozu, 2 searches. Yeah, we'll keep. Marco. I'd like to see Red Rock. I'd like to see Pudding. Let's go up first. Would have been a good. It would have been a good Izzo. It's yeah. Do you risk the top 5 having none of the good cards in it? Okay, what do we got? I don't think I want to Izzo right now. Statistically, Red Rock or Pudding should be getting close to the top of my deck. Now I think we're okay to take this one. See, I just thought although I'm getting too focused in on the Red Rock and Pudding now, I should have tried to dig for a Marco. I'm going to take this one. Please give me a Marco. Oh, thank God. I was kind of throwing there, not playing that Izzo. All right. See, I think here, the first swing's a good one to take, because if he puttings me here, at least I have more time to recover. Yep. I'll give you that, Marco. Okay, nice. Don't think we need 2 of these. Let's play out Jozu and then search with Garb. And if we see a Pudding, yeah, we won't swing. Okay. Now, if we search Pudding, he's more than likely going to Pudding us. You know, we've got a big hand, 10 cards. But maybe we shouldn't have taken that first 9. So this is, yeah, same juncture as last time. On 9 Don, he has to risk. Ooh, okay. All right. Okay, cool. All right, so we've got perfect combo, red rock pudding. Yeah, I think. All right, so I think what the guy did last time, where we went for that Hail Mary pudding on 9 Don and didn't do anything else. I think we're fine with that. All right, we will defend this because we want to play our new gate. Ooh, ooh, okay. I think we can just play this swing. If he draws 4 cards, we're just putting him next turn. That's fine. Keep this. Keep this. These are all really good. Probably don't need these though. Just to minimize, I think we go pudding, because if we go too tall, he'll just block. Let's get an extra swing in. We're in a pretty good spot. I'd like to not swing with this and just to limit his options, to be honest. I think I'd prefer him to have a 4-card hand than a 6-card hand. Okay, going for red rock. That's fine. I think what I might do, you're gonna kill pudding. Yeah, that's fine. You can have a. Do I want Jozu? I was hoping he was going to put me to 1, and then I was just going to play Roger, use Thatch, and then just GG. But yeah, I think we want to defend it. Still like all these. Pudding may come in handy. Might have to double 2k here. Feels bad leaving 3 bricks, but they all got decent utility. We'll just keep playing these. I'm gonna ditch one. I need to get rid of brick, even though I would have liked having all those options, but I'm not going to accept losing from you. It's just we've got all the answers, all the pieces we need. Even if he 10 drops again, I mean if he 10 drops again, we red rock. If he red rocks us, that's 2 red rocks down. I'm just going to put down Roger. Oh guys, I'm so sorry. I just realized I didn't put music on. It's a bit quiet. well. Um, I'll block. I think if he swings with this, it's GG. If we had Atmos now, it'd be really nice. Okay, double Marco. That's fine. What's the play here? I think I'm just going to swing big, force him to take the blocks and then putting him. So what can I do? I need 4 Dawn. So maybe I should start with a 9. Okay. Go 8 now. Just so in case we can Jozu as a backup. Okay. Yeah, we're chilling. We've seen both our red rocks and we've seen both our puddings. So Garp probably would have been the better trash there, the better counter option. Yeah, I'll block this one. What's he gonna do for 8? I don't think there's a point taking a life for no reason. I don't really want to discard Roger just to say to him, hey, look, I've got another one in hand. So I think I might just use... maybe pudding. Because he's going to have to keep countering out. It's coming down. I'm curious for 8 Don. And he swung with this, which is interesting. Ah, 2 more. Oh no, we should have kept the pudding. That's okay. So we can red rock 1. We can red rock 1 and then, so I think if we swing 8, he either takes or blocks. Then red rock the other, and then we just split. Yeah, I think we can still get game here. He should have left this one standing. So we red rock it. we can go 8, 8. So that's his 2 cards, his 2 cards. Do we do? Yeah. Can he kill us? We don't have to swing with this. Because we do want to put him to 0. So we can just get some use out of these Rogers. Okay, 12. Oh, cool. 2-1 case. All right. GG. Probably leave it there. Some interesting games. We won 2 mirrors, and then we lost 2 rogue matchups. Aggro decks. I remember back in the Sabo video I did when I was talking about Sabo, I said, you know, Ace can handle aggression. And I think that might have been wrong. You know, I think we can handle sort of like low to the ground aggression, you know, it's like something like Rayleigh, where, you know, a lot of the swings are sort of small. But so it's once the swings start, once there's a lot of like 8K swings coming at us, and then especially the Karasu minusing our thing, and then also with Doffy having access to pudding, and then also has Law to bounce back at Marco. Those are two bad matchups, 2 really bad matchups. But yeah, look, you know, I think the Betty, we didn't have Marco, which would have helped get us some extra cards. The Doffy, we shouldn't have played. We should have played around pudding. That was pretty silly by me. But you know, it's my only second ever Doffy match and first ever Betty. So you know, we're gonna have to, you know, at least we can start considering those now, or have a rough idea of how we want it to go. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. I do have the night off tomorrow, so no video tomorrow. I'll have one Thursday. We'll keep grinding. I am, you know, I'm feel like I'm getting in a good spot with the deck. Yeah, it was just those rogue matchups where I sort of got, yeah, it's not enough experience to stand a chance. But they are rough matchups. You probably look, you're not that likely to see those in a tournament. I feel like it takes a real gutsy player to play a deck that's not either Zoro, Imu, or Ace. You have to be like, you'd have to be really proficient with it. Like, you gotta be fully prepared on how to beat all those 3 consistently. Yeah, and you might not even. There probably some of them. Yeah, Zoro is probably pretty hard for both those. But yeah, all right. Not much else to say. Might go back and rewatch those. Shame we didn't get to use Roger, but this guy played around it. I think the other mirror we got sort of lucky to win, but win's a win. All right, guys. I'm just rambling now, so I'm going to head off. I will catch you in 2 days, and thanks again for watching.